Now that I have this movie stopped, so in the last tutorial I add this animation and I added a code right here to make this stop. So if you need to review the last tutorial, go back to the last WickEditor tutorial to make a movie stop from looping. But now I want to give the person that's viewing my animation an opportunity to replay what they just saw. So now I'm giving a little bit of a choice and a little bit of interaction. So I'm going to add another layer, and the layer is going to be called button. And on this layer, I want a small button. I'm just going to make a square, but usually you would want it to look like a button and maybe say replay. Give some direction, some idea what this red square is all about. Otherwise, nobody would click on it. So I would want to identify that as replay. And I have this green dot here, and the button's just going to stay there. It's not doing anything except sitting there. It's not animated. The first thing I need to do is click on my cursor and select my object. Then I can make my object a button. The computer just knows it's a shape right now. It has no idea that it's a button, so I do need to click on make that a button. Then I can add a script to it. So then it opens up this scripts, so I can add when I hit my mouse click, when I launch a mouse click on that button that's been formed, what do I want it to do? So again, we're working under timeline, and you can see that I want it to go to and play, or want to go to and stop. So in this case, I want it to go to and play, and this is a number where I want it to go to and play frame 1. If I want it to go to and play frame 10, I can type in frame 10 in there. So it'll go to frame 10 and then play from there. So I can close out, and I want to test this movie out by hitting the play button. So my movie stops. I now have this button, and my cursor changes when I move over it. So I can click on it, and if you watch the timeline, it goes to frame 10 and plays from there. So I'm going to click on that, and I go to, and it goes to and plays from frame 10, which isn't ideal. I don't want it to go to frame 10. So I clicked on my button. I'm going to go back to the scripts and just edit this to go to frame 1. And this time if I play it, I can click on the mouse button. I can click on it anytime, and it jumps to frame 1 to play through the movie now. And that's how to add a little interaction with a button to your WickEditor file.